Inside the new home of the Rangers, Globe Life Field in Arlington. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starter, Jose Urena.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And now here is Nolan Shanuel. Next pitch is outside. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. In there.
1-2.
And so now 1-2. Two outs. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. And we're back. And today's starter, Patrick Sandoval. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Out to short, Neto.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Now it's Corey Seager. Towards first, and that's a fair ball. Simeon on the way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. Runners on the corners, no outs. right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch with the best pitch you possibly can and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And a count 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good at these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next is the designated hitter, Jonah Heim. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And he deals. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Now it's Robbie Grossman. Bloop behind second. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head to the second in Arlington. It's the Rangers 3 and the Angels nothing. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Willie Calhoun.
Willie Calhoun.
The 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back. And out of here. He'll circle the bases, his second of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. On the ground right side, Simeon. On to first. Out. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home run.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 down, base is empty. That one outside, and a count 2-1.
Swings through that. Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then By the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it. Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Here's Joe Adele. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Angels get one with a solo homer, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Arlington, and the batter now, Josh Smith. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And the slider just misses. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak grabs it on the run.
Batting it, the catcher, Andrew Knizner.
Here's Andrew Knizner. Ball to strike. And that one pulled foul. 1 out, base is empty. And that's outside. Two down. Hard ground ball, base now. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Back-to-back singles showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, and let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's Marcus Semien. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Oakland A's. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. And another ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Seager stands in now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 4-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 on with 2 away. Up next for the Rangers, Nathaniel Lowe. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, top half of the third inning. Here's Luis Guillorme. And a pitch.
Ball.
That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Flares it into the outfield. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. 1 down, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. And there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So the batting order turns over. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just outside. 2-2. Right side. He'll do it himself. Angels retired 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels 1. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now battle, the designated hitter.
Tough game for him so far, though. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2 plus. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Man at first, Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. The 1-1.
No.
And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 5-1.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So up next, Robbie Grossman. The 2-1. Ripped on a line. Ward makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
The third baseman, number 8, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Bounce to the left side, and it's through for a hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
The batter.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Next to hit, Andrew Kisner. 2 on, 1 out. The other way. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Patrick Sandoval out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Number 59 on the pitch here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Leody Taveras. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one fouled off. Smith at second. Kisner at first. One gone. The next pitch misses. Full count now. Kicks and fires. Now that's smacked to right center. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Here is Marcus Semien. And the righty deals. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
2-2.
In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Up the middle, Neto flips it. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 6 and the Angels 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, Luis Rengifo. Righty delivers. Just off the inside edge. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. The wind of the pitch. And that one hammered. And it's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His second homer of this series, and they're chipping away. It's 6-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up, because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach you'll hit for a high average as well.
Willie Calhoun stands in here. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And another ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Out to center. Taveras makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 14, Logan.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Down.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to third. Over to Lowe. And that is the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 6-2. Back after this on the show. And we're back,
Leading
ready to
off
go,
for the
bottom
Rangers,
4. And here's
the
Corey Seager
shortstop,
to hit.
Corey Seager.
Fouls one off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. Hit hard, that gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Righty to the plate. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one missed.
Full count.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 11th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-2.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jonah Heim. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. And another ball. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 8-2.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So they turn things over to the righty, Carson Fulmer.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Next up for Texas, Robbie Grossman. And the right-hander deals.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
2 balls. 1 strike. Ball.
And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And that keeps the inning going.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Fulmer picks over.
He's safe.
Now here is Josh Smith.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. 2-1. Grossman off of first with 2 away. And that drops in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Strickland getting loose out there. Simber also throwing. Bounce to the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. That one hammered center field. Moniak brings it back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Andrew Heaney.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Andrew Heaney.
So in now for the Angels, Mickey
The
Moniak.
center fielder.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2-1.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The lefty fires. Got it by him for the K. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
1 ball. 2
Base is
strikes.
empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one missed. And that just misses. Center field. Tavares settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away.
The second baseman.
Angels down to their final out. Luis Guillorme, the next to hit for the Angels. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Halos down to their final strike. And now it's even up.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Pitch misses there. 3-2 down.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And that
That's
one
the ball.
off the
Take your
inside edge. You walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take this one in a blowout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.